What if the words men use after 60 reveal more truth than their actions, and what if most women miss these signals because they don't sound like romance at all? Many people over 65 believe love, especially later in life, should be obvious, calm, and spoken clearly. But here's the mystery. When men genuinely love an older woman, they often stop using dramatic language and start choosing very specific words instead. Words that seem ordinary, even boring. Yet across millions of relationships, these words appear again and again only when real attachment is present. The question is why. Here's an early clue. Researchers studying communication patterns in long-term relationships at the University of Washington found that emotional commitment in older adults shows up more in language shifts than grand gestures. Men don't announce love, they reveal it indirectly. If you're waiting for poetic declarations, you might miss what's actually happening. To understand why these words matter, we have to start in early adulthood. In their 20s and 30s, men are taught that love is proven through performance success, protection, achievement. Language is flashy. Promises are big. The cause is cultural pressure. The effect is exaggerated expression. Words like forever and always are used freely, often before the emotional foundation exists. This sets a pattern where love sounds loud but isn't always stable. As men move into their 40s, something shifts quietly. Careers peak or plateau. Divorce rates rise. According to U.S. Census data, a significant number of men experience their first major relational loss in this decade. The language changes, less fantasy, more caution. Men begin to associate words with responsibility. They learn, sometimes painfully, that saying the wrong thing can cost them financially and emotionally, so they speak more carefully. By the time men reach their 50s and early 60s, emotional efficiency takes over. Studies from the National Institute on Aging show that men become more selective not just with relationships, but with language itself. They stop talking to impress, they talk to stabilize. This is important because it sets the stage for what happens after 70. Here's the shift most people ignore. After 70, men who choose to love again are not looking for excitement. They're looking for regulation, emotional, physical, and social. Testosterone levels are lower. Stress tolerance is different. According to the Health and Retirement Study, men in later life relationships prioritize peace and predictability over novelty. So, when love appears, it shows up in words that signal safety and trust, not passion. This is where the 13 words come in, not as a list shouted all at once, but as patterns that repeat across millions of American couples. The first words are simple. I trust you. Men over 60 rarely say this unless they mean it. Trust at this age is hard-won. When it's spoken, it's deliberate. Then comes, take your time. This isn't politeness, it's accommodation. Research shows that men in love adjust their pace to match the woman they care about. Another phrase, I was thinking about you, not nostalgia, presence. Older men who love stay mentally connected even when apart. You make this easier. This signals emotional regulation. Love reduces internal friction. I like how you handle things. Notice it's about competence, not appearance. Men in later life value capability deeply. Let's plan ahead. Commitment after 60 is practical. Planning is intimacy. I feel calm with you. According to relationship psychology studies, calmness is a stronger predictor of long-term attachment in older adults than excitement. I don't need to explain myself. This reflects acceptance. I want you there, not I need you, but intentional inclusion. I'm better when you're around. This signals identity reinforcement. I worry when you're not okay. Care without control. That matters to me. Validation is rare language for men unless emotionally invested. And finally, we'll figure it out. This is future orientation, the strongest marker of love after 60. Here's the breaking point where this becomes visible. Women often dismiss these words because they don't sound romantic. They wait for compliments, passion, reassurance. Meanwhile, The man is quietly anchoring his life around her. The cause is mismatched expectations. The effect is missed connection. The fallout can affect everything. Relationships stall. Health suffers. According to studies published in Psycho-Biomimetic Medicine, emotionally secure relationships in older adults lower inflammation and cardiovascular risk. Financial decisions improve. Longevity increases. But when love signals are missed, relationships remain emotionally incomplete. So what do seniors try instead? The failed fixes. Pushing for verbal affirmation, comparing current love to past relationships. Assuming silence means indifference. Old advice says if he loves you, he'll say it clearly, but aging men show love through reliability, language precision, and future inclusion. Here's the twist most people never hear. Men after 60 are often more capable of deep love than at any other time, but only when they feel emotionally safe. Neuroscience research confirms that emotional safety enhances bonding even in later decades. The benefit is mutual calm and stability. The risk is misunderstanding silence as absence of love. So, what can you do today if you're over 60? 3 direct actions. First, listen for patterns, not poetry. Repeated language matters more than dramatic statements. Second, respond to these words with acknowledgement, not pressure. Third, create space where calm is valued as much as passion. Here's the warning based on evidence. Dismissing these signals can slowly erode a relationship that was quietly becoming solid. And here's the open thought to carry into the next video. What other signs of love are hiding in plain sight because they don't match what we were taught to expect? If this opened your eyes, do like this video and share it with someone who might be misreading love after 60, and subscribe, because in the next chapter, we lines uncover the behaviors men show only when they re-emotionally bonded and why they rarely talk about them at all.